Ball comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Get the fullback involved here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw. Here's Dart. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, they'll run. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Here goes Dart to the air. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock. But it seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Running this one left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Looking quickly here.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fourth down, here's Allen. He's got it to his running back. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-out the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Back-to-back carries here. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 20-zip lead.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 20. on zip already.
Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They give it to him again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-0 our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably safe. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Now Allen off the play action. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Another carry for it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast. Dart going to go for it on 4th. Picks it off. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th in that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that... Down in distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd down now. They need 7. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Give now to the running back. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their